Hi guys, welcome to Laughing with Lana, the sexiest comedian in Las Vegas who roasts some dicks, makes fun of tricks, and shows off these tits. You can kind of see my nipple. I'm cold as fucking here. You said it was hospital cold, this motherfucker. I do have a special guest today. I met him last week on Access Vegas because I low-key hated his fucking guts on Access Vegas.
She hated me for no reason. I don't really know why she hated me.
Welcome, Jibrizy. welcome. But I personally just thought you came off as arrogant.
I am.
Oh God.
Like, what? I'm not hiding anything.
Why? What makes you arrogant? Why are you arrogant? Why did you come off like that when you first talked to me?
I mean, when you're fucking awesome, you can do that. Like,
who said you was awesome? You?
About like 99% of the world. Okay, so
just you.
So yeah,
I'm the 1% that
she's
didn't
the 1% in this room that's not saying I'm awesome.
No, but to be fair, I'm like, I've been sitting here talking to him because we started the podcast an hour late, and I'm so sorry. I appreciate you waiting, but we started the podcast an hour late, and I'm sitting here getting to know you, and I'm like, I can't even roast you no more. Like, you're kind of cool outside of the camera, but I'm like, I guess when you on camera, you just arrogant motherfucker.
See, and she don't know anything about me.
I don't.
Anyone who's watching this has probably seen the whole story arc of Jibrizy. Mm-hmm. You haven't seen the story arc, though.
I didn't even care to get to know you at that point. I know,
because you're a hater.
No, I'm not a hater. I'm a humbler.
Hater.
No, I'm a humbler. I like to humble people because every single person living in this world can be humbled, no matter how much money you have, how much power you have, how much success you have. Every single person can be humbled because ain't nobody a 10, ain't nobody as successful as the next person, and ain't nobody as rich as the next person. Even if you got money, you probably don't got bitches. Just like you said about some people.
All right. Well, let's start off by humbling you.
Okay, let's go.
That forehead big as hell.
Yeah. That's it? Okay. You ever...
I'm so sorry. I'm over here cracking up. I'm like, you only got the forehead jokes.
I'm like, bro, everybody got forehead jokes on me. I'm like, I've had dudes put balls on my forehead because I think my own forehead. I make fun of my own forehead because I can be humbled.
Kobe Bryant should have landed
you
there.
On the other hand, no, you on the other hand.
Helicopter landed.
You ever seen a baby doll when you step on its face and it just gets stuck like that? That's what you look like.
Damn.
You look like a flathead baby doll.
You do.
You look like a Twix that melted.
You ever did sports?
Never.
Never?
I swam because I'm Mexican. I swam over here.
Oh, you swimmer?
Swimmer.
Okay. That's why you got athlete's face, huh?
Athlete's face.
Damn, that's crazy.
Your jokes are rough. You tried it, though. I'm giving you A for effort.
I'm being nice.
But see,
I'm from Chicago. We get real mean. The issue is like, it goes.
Get mean.
I don't, look.
Get mean.
I stopped doing that a long time ago.
Why not? You look like the smell good highlighter. You know those smell good markers? You look like one of those right now.
Shit gets too difficult.
Difficult with what? I can't even see you on the screen.
People say they're not sensitive.
Look how dark you are. Motherfucker, you blend in with the fucking curtain behind you.
I know.
Motherfucker.
I'm out here looking like Jason Love.
No! First of all, I love him. You look nothing like him. Do not insult him like that.
Wow.
Do not insult him like that.
That's crazy.
Do not insult him like that. If you're talking about your dick, no one wants to see it here. So if you're talking about your dick, that's on you. You're the one who said you wanted to do porn because I know you're struggling.
Damn. Wow. That's nuts. So have you whipped your penis out on this show yet?
Yeah, it's right here. Right there.
It's good dick.
His name's Good Dick. Look, you want to see what he does? Look.
Let that happen to any man's penis. Every woman is not impressed. Just throwing it out there.
No, we're not. We're not impressed. Let's get something clear.
What?
Just dick doesn't impress women. As much as people want to think that it does,
yeah,
it doesn't. And I know you know that. You may have had like a lot of women. I'm sure you had. Like you're not an unattractive guy. You're not. And I know you probably had a lot of women. But dick itself doesn't impress
I like the way
somebody.
she said I probably.
Oh, well, okay, so for sure.
Wow, for sure. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know you.
Let's speak in definites.
And speak in definites, you're definitely not my type, and you're definitely not the type of guy that I would get with or even talk to or give a chance to just because you came off as arrogant.
The fact that you're even saying that is like you visualize that. You tried to visualize it first.
When?
Like, who said we were getting together?
I never said that. I said...
You did.
No, because you mentioned about how you get women.
I didn't say I'm getting you.
Yeah, well, that's what
You're not a woman.
Thank you for using the correct pronouns. Oh my God, he respected the fact that
You
I
have a
like being
dick.
called a man.
What in the world?
Thank you. You have no idea. Like that makes me feel so much better. It's like when a trans woman is being called a woman, and I'm like, I am a man. Thank you. Thank you for telling me I have a dick, because I do. I have a really big one in my head. But either way, I just personally, I like humble people. Outside of the camera, I'm telling you, you're cool as fuck off the camera. Right now, you're acting like a fucking dickhead. I don't know why.
Well, here's the thing. I always ask this question, like, when it comes to successful people, it's like, okay, how much do you think life humbled a person to speak arrogantly? Wow. It's like, do I always have to speak like in like these tiptoey ways? And
No.
I can't say things that are quite factual about myself.
No, factual and being proud of yourself is completely different from having to like rubbing it into people's faces all the time and like constantly talking about it.
I'm not rubbing it in anybody's face though. That's a little strange. I don't want to rub it in your face. It's just like, if you don't know, now you know. That's all I'm doing.
Is that?
That's what it is. That's hip hop. I don't know what it is. Like, people will listen to a hip hop song. I fuck your bitch. I'll do this. I got 10 bitches with me, and they'll be bumping that shit. It's the most arrogant music in the world.
Yeah.
And then the second someone starts speaking like that in the conversation, like, whoa, buddy, stop.
Yes.
But I forgot that people don't think deeply. Because look, language is an art form, just like music is an art form. Language arts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just performing language arts.
You're just a performer?
Well, life is a performance. I'm a performance artist.
What do you do?
I got you. So I'm an award-winning magician.
Award-winning?
Award-winning magician.
What award?
Penn and Teller Fool Us.
Nice.
Television show.
Okay.
I fool Penn and Teller.
Okay.
I've also gained about like 5 billion, maybe 6 billion views on the internet.
Okay.
The most popular, famous black magician in history. The first one. There's never been one as famous as me.
David Blaine ain't black?
He's not black.
What is he?
I don't know what that nigga is.
You just called him one.
He ain't a nigga.
Then what is he? Google it. Oh my God.
Wigga.
He's white?
He's Puerto Rican and Jewish.
Get the
like, he's not black. Like, he's not black.
Wait.
You know them Puerto Ricans
Can we
quickly.
Google fact that? Can we Google check it?
Ask a Puerto Rican if they black. They be like, I'm not black. I'm Puerto Rican. Like, come on, you're not black.
I'm
Stop
Puerto
it.
Rican.
Exactly. You're not gonna say you black though. So there we go. All right.
I'm black.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I am black. I am. Please.
Head ass.
No, I actually, you know what's funny is I used that in one of my stand-up because I was like, one of my exes, he was very upset with me. He started calling me the N-word and was just like, you in this and that and this, and I was like,
Just say it.
No, hell no.
Why don't you say it?
'Cause I used to, not gonna lie.
Oh, you used to?
Oh, 100% I did. Yeah, because my cousins look exactly like you. My cousins, like you go to a family reunion and it's like this room. Like they look like Amber, they look like you, and then there's fucking me as a sore thumb, and like I'm just a little white girl. But
why are you not saying it now? What's the difference?
BLM. No, to be honest, BLM.
What the hell is that?
And you're black?
What is a BLM? Is that like a new thing, a new surgery?
Oh Lord, Black
like
Lives Matter.
Oh, that's nuts. I didn't know they didn't. That's crazy.
You're not black. You just got your
Wow.
black card revoked.
What?
He is not
hold on.
black.
First
You're
of all,
blue.
let me stop you.
You're not black.
Did you ever see the mission statement for Black Lives Matter?
No.
It was to separate
Separate what?
men from the families and to promote like a whole another slew of like things like transgenderism and this and that. It was not to promote the idea of, and this is factual. Actually, you can Google it. It was on their website back in the day. They took it down. They changed the mission statement, but you can still see YouTube videos of people reading it out to you.
Was this BLM or BlackLivesMatter.com? Because there's two different ones.
This is the organization.
There's two different organizations.
Well,
though.
look, either way, it's the one y'all get your
Hang
money
on.
to. When y'all post
Just
that
so
black
you guys
square.
know, hang on, just so you guys know, BLM.com or .org and blacklivesmatter.org
Yeah.
were two different websites and two different donations that you thought you were donating to Black Lives Matter, but you were actually donating to BLM, which was actually who was it? Biden. It was Biden's administration who was collecting the money of BLM, not of Black Lives Matter.
Isn't
So it
that
was a white
crazy?
dude.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
That they use black people
Yes.
to put money in their pockets.
Of course they
This
did.
sounds like some historical stuff that keeps happening. Isn't that nuts to fund their next campaign? Oh my God. And y'all just keep falling for it. Ain't it funny how some black person ends up getting shot by the police every time it's an election time? Isn't it nuts? Kind of crazy.
No, I never noticed, but that's not funny. But that's kind of funny. It's just like
Kind of fucked up.
But back on topic a little bit.
Yeah.
The whole reason why I stopped saying it was because I was getting checked by a lot of black people.
You were?
Of course, yeah. And I am the type of person, like, if you check me and there's enough people to check me and I can't argue that argument, like, hey, say the N-word, and or you can't say the N-word, you ain't even black. And I'm like, but I grew up black. Like, I grew up with black people around me.
Wait, she said, but I grew up black. I'm gonna start telling white people that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
I said it wrong.
I'm gonna be
but
like
go ahead.
this. I'm gonna tell white people. I'm gonna be like this. I'm like, man, I hate them niggers, and they're gonna be like, how could you say that? I grew up white. That's what I'm gonna do it.
I did say it wrong. I'll give you that. You did laugh. I let you laugh.
I grew up black.
I said it wrong. I said it wrong. I'll give you that.
Hey, shout out to the producer. Hey, did you grow up black?
I grew up around black people. My cousin, like, I grew up around my cousins saying the N-word a lot. So
You just took some black dick. You took a lot of black dick.
I still do.
That's why. That's why she thinks she could say the word. I know. Look, okay, question. All right, I know we're not gonna do it, but
Do it.
if I was hitting it right and I said,
You'd never.
just say the N word. Say it.
I would say it if it was in private.
You would say
Yeah, like,
it.
don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Like, it's not something that doesn't slip. It slips because I used to say it very often. And I'm like,
Often?
yeah.
Wow.
Yes. It was like part of my vocabulary.
Would you say it like a black guy? You know how, like, when black men speak, we damn near say like every other
Yes.
sentence?
I never said the N-word in a derogatory sense. Never in my fucking life. I have never called a black person a solid ER. I've never done that in my
You never
life.
be like, shut up, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
I think that's derogatory.
No. But my thing is, because I could say bitch ass homie, bitch ass dude. I always used it in a sense where it meant a dude, a man, a homie.
That doesn't
like,
sound right.
That's my homie. That's my thing. That's what I would say. I never used it derogatory. I never said it to a black dude to, like, make him feel like less than a person. I've never done that in my entire life, and I could put that down on everything that I love.
This is why I love being black, because I can say that to black people and
Yeah,
I can
of
be
course you
completely
can.
racist and it's just gonna slide right by.
That's one thing about it. I'm like, black people are the most racist people that are, like, alive in general. Like, black people are allowed to be racist, whereas white people can't even be proud to be white because then they're racist and supremacists.
You know what? I actually like racist people.
I do too.
They're funny.
I love racist humor.
If everyone loved each other, the world be a boring place. We need racist people. They kind of make it fun. Like, think about it. Look, have y'all ever seen those racist interviews with this guy? His name is Pootie. He goes out and he went to the most racist town in America. He interviewed a KKK member. Mm-hmm. That shit is hilarious. He said, "Hey man, me or this rock? Which one you choosing?" The man said, "The rock." He said, "Why?" "Because it serves a purpose." I was like, oh shit, this man is hilarious. I was like, I am falling in love with racist people. This is funny because everybody's always trying to act like they like people.
One of my favorite things that you said on the podcast was feminism made me miss racism, and I still was like, all right, I laughed at his joke. I don't even like him, and I laughed at his joke because that was fucking funny, bro. That had me. I was like, feminism over racism, racism over feminism any day. I genuinely thought that was funny. I personally,
Yeah.
I can't say that I like racism, but racist jokes and racism is funny to me. Except when you actually have hate for the people. I'm like, if you actually have genuine hate for people. But that's what makes it
funny, though.
I don't like that.
Look, me and my homies, me and all my homies.
You have genuine hate for a race?
Listen.
Do you have genuine hate for a race?
You know what? Who do I hate? Let me think.
White people. Black people. You like you race. The human race for fuck sure, bro.
I hate races in general. Because I can
so
never.
then you're not racist. You just don't like people.
No, because I can never win a race. Because like, there's always someone faster than me. I've never really won a race solidly. So I would say that. But what I will say is
Your
this though.
African ass is a slow runner?
I might be the first slow African runner.
What?
It's crazy. I might be the first slow African runner. But
to be fair, I'm the Mexican that's still a fast swimmer, motherfucker, because I swam my ass over here. I was a swimmer in high school for sure.
That's crazy. Mexicans be built like they can swim too. I look at black dudes and I'm like, I know why you can't swim. You're looking
Mexicans are built like floaties. They don't build like they can swim.
They built like they can swim.
They float there.
Mexicans be built like they can swim. You ever look at the average like Mexican dude, like pudgy, short, little chubby, you know?
All of them.
Them brothers can float. Look at the average black dude, like tall, lean, masculine. That's gonna sink, nigga. He's a rock. He's gonna go straight to the bottom. I understand why they don't pass the race. The Mexican guy serves a purpose. Shout out to that racist dude. So look, what I'm saying, when I said that feminism made me miss racism, it's a reason I said that.
I know.
And
it
you know,
so much sense.
The perspective of a black guy is so deep. Check this out. You know that movie, The Matrix?
Yes.
Okay. The Wachowski sisters now, brothers, I'm gonna call them brothers, they did everything intentional in that movie. Who wakes Neo up?
Who?
Morpheus.
Okay.
Morpheus is what race is he?
White.
He's, oh shit, damn, she ain't watched the movie. God
no,
damn.
I haven't watched the movie in a long ass time.
Morpheus is black.
Oh, Morpheus is the tall black dude. Okay, yeah. I don't know the names
bald
of
black
the
guy with
movie.
the glasses.
Yeah.
He wakes Neo up. Neo is some white guy working a corporate job.
Oh.
Morpheus said he made it his entire goal to wake up the entire human race. Now check this out. They chose all these things intentionally. Why'd they choose a black guy? There was a scene in which Neo was getting his ass whooped in the dojo.
Which one's Neo? The white guy?
Yes, the white guy, the main character.
Okay.
The main character.
Okay.
All right, the nigga dodging bullets. So it took a hood-ass black dude to teach this nigga how to dodge bullets. When do white men get shot at? That shit don't happen. He looked at him, he said...
Oh, you're annoying! You're so annoying!
There's a part in the movie where he looks him in his eye. He said, Neo, I have much more to teach you. He says, so what you're telling me is I can dodge bullets. And then Morpheus looked him in the eye and he said, I'm not saying you can dodge bullets, but when the time comes, you won't have to. That's some black dude shit. That's what a nigga would say. Have you ever seen black men have a gun pointed at them? Nigga, shoot me. Like, the nigga, he thinks he can stop the bullet with his mind. Black men, we think we can stop bullets with our mind like Neo. That's some nigga advice. But
wait, because you had said about the feminists.
Yeah.
That shit had, because it made a lot of sense when you said that once black people had their freedom, that's when white women started fighting for their freedom.
No, white women were fighting for their freedom when black people were slaves, men and women. So they were fighting for feminism around the time they had slaves.
Yeah.
So basically, imagine this. You're hearing women saying that they feel like they're being oppressed. Meanwhile, these bitches is oppressing people. This shit is nuts. Like, you give this bitch a slave. Imagine this. Imagine I give you a slave for your birthday. This nigga do anything you want. You have a free assistant for life.
I would fuck my slave.
And what's nuts is You then have the nerves to still come back at me and say, I feel oppressed. What the fuck is going on? And that's when I just checked out and I said, just women are ungrateful. You know, and I'm gonna even say this too. That's just white women. Check this out.
Okay.
This is all women in general.
Oh gosh.
You know, my grandfather, he started dating this young black thing, right?
What color's your grandfather?
He's a dark man.
Okay.
Dark man. He used to be a pimp. So he's dating this beautiful black
still
sister,
running
right?
the family.
Right. Beautiful black sister, right? And I walk in, they arguing. And I'm like, dang, I ain't never seen my grandfather argue. He's like heated right now. The young lady was saying, you don't do enough. You just don't do enough. And my grandfather said, bitch, I marched with Martin Luther King. I sat on a bus with Rosa Parks. And I freed us from slavery. What else do you want? Even black women are ungrateful. Look at as much as black men did to progress us as far as we got.
People in general are ungrateful.
No, women. So what I'm saying,
people
women,
in general.
Women, because they had slaves, and they said, what is manism?
Huh?
Do you ever hear manism?
No. Because men already had rights. Men were born with their birth-given right to just be able to be powerful, able to work.
Not a black guy. Remember, I said that's why.
Yes, they were.
That's why
black
Morpheus
guys.
was black, because a black guy's perspective of the world is literally different. We are literally an enemy against everybody. Look, I'll go up to a white girl or just any girl in general, and what's nuts is, you know, here's the issue with especially white women. Black women don't do this. It's just white women. I noticed this. A bitch will go pet a lion, a tiger, right?
A bear. Oh my.
A bear. A bitch will go pet a deer in the wilderness. Note you. These bitches will get in a submarine at the bottom of the sea, okay? And it's dark as hell there. A bitch will say, I want to go to space. Get on that bitch with Elon Musk and go into space. It's dark as hell there too. But when my dark ass come up to her, she's scared as fuck. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, bitch, I'm asking for directions. So I generally do not understand.
I hate him so. Oh my God, I hate you, but that was funny.
I don't understand. Look, women are ungrateful. It's something wrong with them mentally. I really do think they got to stop watching TV. I think we actually have to take tablets and phones.
I could agree with you in a sense. I don't want to. I hate generalizing people. You're okay with it. I know. I obviously see that. I don't like generalizing people, but I could sit here and say that I'm a little. I wouldn't say ungrateful, but I'm ungrateful when I meet a good guy. I'm a little ungrateful. Just because it's like I tend to find I nitpick the dumbest shit, like people being humble. Like, I want a successful dude, and then when you find a successful dude, they start acting like you.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I don't like that.
You need to just stop. I
don't want to, though, because I'm personally, like, I'm humble. It's not even just, it's not that I don't talk about my successes, but I talk about them when they come up in conversation. Yeah. Other people are very like, no, I'm an award-winning magician. I do this. I have a Tesla. I have this and that and the third. And I'm like, what was the point?
First of all, Tesla's not even that amazing, by the way, guys.
I hate Teslas. I don't think they're great.
It's literally like it's a basic consumer car at this point.
Well, I feel like when you do like the Edmunds report on like Teslas are not what do you call that? Good cars. They're very unreliable. That's the word I was looking for. They're not reliable cars, and the computers break down a lot. I'm like, the cars last like no more than like 4 or 5 years, and then they're like breaking down. And I'm like, Toyota.
What are people doing with these cars?
Driving them every day and having them as their everyday car. I've known people who have Teslas, and they tell me, like, you know, the first year or two when Tesla first came out, it was the biggest car. I was like, oh my God, it's so reliable. It's this and that. It's this, that, and the third. It's so great. It's a computer. It has this. You could put a fireplace on it. It's like, okay, cool. And now these are the same people that went back to a Toyota. These same people that are driving a Kia. Same people that went and bought like a Lexus and stuff like that because they're like, this car was just fucking jack shit. Like, I couldn't open the fucking door because now you have to like press it was like flat. You have to press a button or some shit like that. Now it doesn't come out. You're paying $60,000-$70,000 for this fucking Tesla, and now you have to jump in through the passenger side. That's embarrassing as fuck, bro. And I'm like, it's just like, to me, that's not a reliable car. But I'm also a very practical person. Like not my dream car. My dream car is a lowrider. But like the car,
You're so Mexican.
I'm hella Mexican. I'm
so
very proud.
Mexican.
But
Wow.
I genuinely.
You are like proper Mexican, like proper LA Mexican, like proper like Californian Mexican. You just said lowrider, like this shit with hydraulics.
Yeah.
You want some hydraulics in your shit?
No, I don't want the hydraulics, but I want a lowrider. I want a 6.9 Impala
Cadillac?
so bad. No, Impala.
Impala?
I want a 6.9 Impala so bad. I want it with black and rose gold trimming.
Okay.
So cute. I want it so bad with the chain link.
What's stopping you?
Nothing. It's a goal.
Okay, cool.
It's a goal. It's just like nothing's stopping me. It's just that I'm still on
those
my
cars
journey.
Are like old, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
like old. Like, that should
What's
be
a
cheap.
6.9 Impala?
Yes.
You said they should be cheap?
Yeah, it should be
Oh,
cheap.
you know nothing about a lowrider then.
I don't.
You're not.
I really don't.
Open your horizons,
I do
bro.
not
You
care
drive
about
a
cars.
Tesla. You drive a Tesla that looks like a fucking gay Hulk.
First of all, it's not a gay Hulk.
It's a gay Hulk.
It's Cosmo Wanda.
It is not
You're right.
Cosmo Wanda.
It's
that
Cosmo
shit.
Wanda.
No, it's not.
It's
Cosmo
green for the
and
money, pink
Wanda,
for the, it's green for the money, pink for the honeys. You got to understand something, okay?
Pink for the honeys.
Pink for the honeys.
Oh my
I had to put that girl
God.
color on there.
Because you're a fucking girl. You look like one.
Oh, damn.
If you put a wig on, you'd be a bad bitch.
I look better than
You'd
most
be
women. I
a
ain't gonna
bad-
lie.
Yeah, you do.
I really do.
A
I really
1,000%
do.
that I'd agree with you.
That's why I be looking at some of these hoes like, I don't know if I would mix my genetics with that. I would not risk that shit.
You don't have kids? You do. How old are you?
I'm still on the kid question.
I know you do. That was too much of a hesitation.
I'm thinking to see if I really do have one out there though.
Why are you even thinking about it? So you don't take care of your kid? Typical black dude?
I don't.
You don't take care of your kid, or you just don't know that you even have a kid? You nutted in a bitch? Because I know last time you said that you don't wear condoms.
Wait,
You said that
what
on-
is that?
you
I said, what
said
is
that on Access
no, I
Vegas.
was trying to find out what it was. I didn't say I didn't know. I didn't wear them. I said I was trying to find out what it was.
So a condom
the
is
condom
protection.
law. It was a condom law.
The condom law?
Yeah.
So do you wear condoms?
I wear trash bags on.
Do you wear condoms?
I wear trash bags.
No, be for real. Do you wear condoms?
I wear
Do
trash
you
bags.
do you protect your dick when you're fucking all these hoes that you be talking about?
I be having to wear a trash bag.
So he doesn't. That's disgusting. Okay, I see that. So have you ever had an STD?
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Damn.
I have.
That's crazy.
It wasn't my fault, but my ex-boyfriend, who I was sleeping with, no condom, because we were in a committed relationship, was cheating on me with an actual hoe because I found out he was a pimp. That's actually how I found out he was a pimp. I got an STD.
He was a pimp.
Yeah.
How'd you not know he was a pimp?
I did, bro. His mom was in on it. Everybody tells me that. I've literally said this story so many times.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a pimp. I didn't know. I would go to his house. I'd go to his house. Nothing's there. He would go to LA, but it's because I thought he was a rapper. He told me he was a rapper.
Yeah.
He ends up going to LA to go and do studio time. No, he was going to check on his bitches.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, he was very slick about it. Very, very, very slick about it until a girl walked into his house while I was in bed with him. I was at his house. I was in bed with him, and a girl walked in on me and him together, and she was like, "Oh my God, you so disrespectful." And I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
I overhear their argument and their conversation in the living room, and I'm like, "Oh my God, like that's a pimp talking to his hoe. That is an actual pimp talking to his hoe."
What did he say? Give me a line he said to her.
It was she was like, "You know I'm all about you." Ooh, I almost said his name. You know I'm all about
you was back in that moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know you.
Flashbacks.
I have flashbacks and shit like that all the time. Like I've had when I tell you I've been burned, and not the STD, but I've been burned multiple times by men. It's like my trust issues are retarded because I meet guys that everybody likes to lie for some pussy.
Wow.
Everybody lied for some pussy, bro, and I believed all of them. And now I don't believe shit for no pussy. So I'm like, it's hard to get me to trust you, and it's especially hard to get me to fucking try to have sex with you nowadays. Before, nah, bitch was a fucking slut. I was a whole slut. I loved to fuck everything. I was fucking couples. I was fucking old dudes, young dudes.
You were thought thugging. No, you were Thoctimus Prime.
I was Thoctimus Prime.
Damn.
Yeah, I was thought thugging, bro. I was out here just like living the
life.
fucking life. Yeah, it was
living
fucking,
the thought life.
Yeah, it was fun.
So thoughtful. Wow.
Yeah, it was. Like I can't sit here and say that it wasn't a fun life. It was, but I wrapped it up. Not all the time, obviously, because I'm like every now and again when I'm dating you and you're my boyfriend, ain't no such thing as a fucking condom. There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. I can't get pregnant, so if you nut in me, I'm not gonna get pregnant. You should be clean enough for me to not have anything to worry about.
Wow.
You shouldn't be cheating on me.
You know, one time hey, quick tip for all the guys out there.
Okay.
You know you can actually Uber Eats a Plan B.
What?
That shit's crazy. You can Uber Eats a Plan B.
That is a true fact.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
Shout out to Uber Eats.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is it because it's consumable, or what the fuck does that mean? Huh? You can pick up your prescription at Uber Eats?
Yeah,
at Uber
CVS.
Eats? What?
Yeah, so next time you feel like you have a scare, just Uber Eats.
I don't have scare. My pussy doesn't work. I can't get pregnant. I can't
She's
get...
actually serious. No, she's serious.
I'm so serious.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that.
No, it's okay. Like I've accepted it. It's fine. I genuinely can't get pregnant. So when I'm in a relationship with somebody, that's why I'm like, no condoms exist. There shouldn't. Like, why waste money on it? But you know, if I'm just out here being a slut, no, I don't trust nobody. So I'm wrapping it up.
Wow.
Can you Uber Eats condoms?
Yeah.
What?
I've done it plenty of times.
No fucking.
Yeah. I've done that
I
plenty
need
of
to
times.
hoe out more. Why do I feel kind of left out in this situation?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, so what was your situation? Why did you have to plan B a girl? Go ahead.
Because I nutted in her. What do you want to hear?
You nutted? Okay.
Like, what else do you want to hear? Is there like another thing like that you want to hear me say? Like, I need to Uber Eats this shit. Here you go.
That was a lot of. No, I just meant.
You know what's crazy? Shout out
meant
to my mom too for teaching me this method. My mom would tell me this. She said, "Jibri, when you have a girl take a Plan B, make sure you watch her take it, drink it,
Facts.
and then you take your finger and squish that bitch around her mouth and make sure she really swallowed it." Because I'd be doing that.
No, that's facts.
That.
I could.
I only had to do that about like maybe
decent advice
3 times in my entire life.
My thing is like the question I was asking was it a person that you were dating, or was it just a person that you were like dating?
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
like where you.
That's why you got to make sure they take it, because they in a relationship with you, and you got to swish around.
You don't want kids?
Look, I want kids, but not now. I want them, but not now. Yeah.
Curious question. How old are you?
I'll be 28 this year.
Oh, you're fairly young.
He acts like it.
Well, not in that sense of way. I'm just asking. I'm like, oh, are you in your 30s?
I didn't know
your
that.
40s? Because a lot of men who come here be like, oh, I don't want no kids, but sooner. And I'm like, what's sooner? 70?
Yeah, there's a lot
Damn.
of guys that are like in their like Michael Sartain. Michael Sartain will sit there and be like, I'm like, do you want to have kids? And he's like, well, maybe later. I'm like, you're 45, bro.
Damn.
It gets dangerous after a while.
Fucking 5. Well, like mind you, he be dating fucking children. He dates like I think his girlfriend's like 15 or some shit. But like
all I know is
Damn.
they're 20 years apart.
like they're 25 years apart.
Yeah.
I'm like, when you're dating a child, I get it. But me personally, I'm like
So she's 25, right?
She's 21.
21.
She's 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
she's 21, which is it's great. I'm not opposed.
You like what you love, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm not opposed to people falling in love and they have an age gap. I don't see anything wrong with it.
I'm going to still be shooting my shot at 18-year-olds. I'm just going to let the world know I don't give no fucks. Hey, that's what y'all said the law is. The law starts at 18. I'm shooting shots. Don't care.
He likes what he loves.
You'll fuck a teenager?
Duh. Like, what? Come on, stop it. I am a nigga. Like, stop this.
You'll fuck a teenager?
What? If she's 18, yes, that's what the law starts at.
Teenager.
Yeah, she can get some of this grown man dick.
Oh, I'm judging.
Please do.
What is the youngest?
Why do people try to change like your opinion on these things? Like y'all made the laws, not me. Like
I've
what in the world?
never once said I was changing your opinion on it.
No.
I'm not trying to convince your opinion on it at all. I'm never going to change
First of all, did I make the law?
No.
I didn't make the law. I'm just following it. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Okay, so I have a question for you then.
First of all, I want you to acknowledge that I'm a law-abiding citizen.
I wouldn't say that. You could say that. I wouldn't. All I'm saying is, okay, so in Mexico.
What's up?
In Mexico.
What's in Mexico?
Would you, no, you know what? Okay, in this sense, right now, would you fuck a girl who's 15?
Hell no.
At all?
No.
In any sense?
No.
Even if it was legal?
Not even if it was illegal. Just because I've been so cultured not to. I really see them as kids.
So why don't you see an 18-year-old as a kid?
Because, nigga, that's when they told me I wasn't a kid. My mom was like, you got to get out. So first of all, don't be doing this to me because I'm telling you, every parent knows this. You look at your kid when they hit 18, you like, it's time to get to stepping. You're an adult now. It's time to get to moving.
You got kicked out at 18?
I didn't get kicked out. I never got kicked out of my house. My mom.
So when did you move out?
My mom always made it a big point, though.
When did you move out?
When did I move out?
Yeah.
I moved out when I was like 20.
20.
Yeah. I moved to LA.
I got kicked out at 19.
Okay.
You moved out at 20. The law for being an adult is 18. But that's just being an adult just to vote.
Okay.
You're not, because I'm like, you're considered an adult in law in a sense of like you're tried as an adult if you do something bad at 18 and you're able to vote.
Yeah.
That's it. But mentally, because even the law today, we like even Obama said, and he's one of your people. Obama.
No, she didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, she did not. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Obama was the one who made the law to you cannot kick out. Well, not that you cannot kick out. You what is it? It's something about school. You are legally entitled to keep your child in your home until they are 24. Reason being because they are not done with school. They're done with school when they graduate from college, which is you normally at 22 or 24.
Yeah.
Between 22 and 24. 22 4-year degree, 22 for a 4-year degree, 24 for a doctorate. So at 24 is when you are considered an adult who's able to work and take care of themselves. So at this point, you're just fucking someone who's legally called an adult because they can be tried as an adult when they do something illegal. But even society considers them to still be taken care of by their parents until they're 24.
Okay, let me. I got something for you. You know what's nuts? I remember growing up. Hold up. I remember growing up, and this is just crazy. I grew up in Chicago.
Sorry.
Thank you. And I remember seeing everybody. Like guys are smoking, drinking, and they doing this in high school. It's crazy. Some people are even doing it with their parents. Right?
Right.
They just, especially the Mexicans. Y'all be doing that the most. Y'all damn near hand like a baby a beer.
Yeah.
So
that's facts. I can't even argue with that. My mom personally didn't do that, but I can't even argue with that because that's so facts. They'll give it to a fucking 7-year-old if they could.
And I'm like, this is crazy, you know? Note I've never done a drug a day in my life.
Why?
I've never done a drug day in my life.
Try it.
Because my parents told me,
I thought you was on drugs right now.
hey, never do drugs.
You should. You look like one. You look like a Molly pill right now.
And damn. So they said, never do a drug a day in your life. And I'm watching everybody do these drugs, and they're not even 18, not even 21. But no one's saying, hey, 18-year-old, why are you smoking?
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Hey, in fact, go to any club in any metropolitan city, and you will see 21-year-olds and 18-year-olds drinking and smoking. They don't say anything to their kids or vaping, But the second a grown man wants to holler at an 18-year-old, now all of a sudden I'm the problem. But y'all didn't check these children on these drugs, on this music.
Yes, they
on
do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
You're saying
no, they
that
don't.
they don't. You're making up an argument.
Okay, no,
you're making up an argument.
It's not actually being. No,
No,
I
that's
lived
a made up
it.
argument because yes, people do.
Because actually, the music went from selling drugs.
You're talking about Chicago, bro.
The music went
this
from
is where
selling,
people kill people.
The music went from selling drugs to being a drug user. And now everybody and their mama is a drug user.
Yeah.
How do I know? I'm a guy who doesn't do drugs. So guess what? I observe it 24/7. I'm not a part of the world. I see it third person.
So you
when
think
you're in
drugs
it,
are
you
new?
think people are judging you. In fact,
So
they're
do you
not.
think drugs are new?
I don't think that they're new, but I'm saying to the youth that they're affecting, I always question this. I'm like, is it that the youth is depressed?
No.
Or is it that they might be depressed from all the drug usage and their dopamine is shot? So I say no one makes that a problem. No one makes that a problem for the young kids.
That's a lie.
No one makes that a problem for the adults that are selling it to them. No one makes that a problem for the parents
they
who nah, they don't. I'm telling you. You live in Vegas. How much of a problem does it really look like?
It's a big problem out here.
It's promoted. It's
No.
promoted. It's actually a part of the culture. In fact, this is how much it's part of the culture. I tell someone I've never drank, and I never smoked, I never popped a pill, and they'll look at me and they'll say,
Crazy.
"That's crazy," and they'll ask the question, "Why?" Because to them it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, which is letting you know I am not in the norm.
No, you're not in the norm. You're not in the norm. However, everywhere you go, people drink, people smoke weed,
Of course.
and people do drugs. That has been a thing since God knows when. Like grandpa did drugs.
Yeah.
Molly's new, but Molly is not a new drug. It's just a new way to call it. I don't know what they used to call it, to be honest. They used to call it something different, and I can't sit here and like pretend that I even know what it was. But Molly's not a new drug. Coke isn't a new drug. Shrooms isn't a new drug. But it has always been a fucking problem. It has always been a problem. Do people say something about young kids doing it? They always have. It's always been not an epidemic. Not a pandemic. It's always been an epidemic. Dave Chappelle made a whole fucking comedy special about it. There's a lot of people, that young kids, adults too, that have a fucking drug problem. It's not a new thing. But to sit here and say like, well, kids are doing drugs, but it's okay for me to date them because what's the difference? You're saying what's the difference between kids doing drugs and dating an older man? And it's like, nah, bro, that's weird.
Why is it that older women are always the one calling them kids? Like, it's always the old women.
They
like,
are kids.
Okay, so I'm supposed to date your old ass?
They're teenagers.
I'm supposed to date your old ass?
No one wants to fuck you, bro. Stop. No one said anything about my
I'm
old
just
ass. I'm saying date someone 25,
Hell no.
21.
Because here's the thing. Y'all, do you understand this? Okay.
I don't understand you. My thing
Number
is,
one,
look,
I'm telling you.
Let me ask you a question.
No,
let me ask you a question real quick. In Mexico, the legal age of an adult is 15. Would you date a girl who's 15?
I'm American. The issue is I've been brainwashed for 18. So I look at that. I look at 15 like a child. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the conditioning. Someone in Mexico would not have that point of view, though. Would they?
No.
Bingo.
That's my point.
But I'm saying, to the point of the nation you come from, this is your perspective about what is a child. What I'm saying, for me, mine's is 18.
Mine is
if
a
I went
teenager. If her age says teen in it, she's a child.
I got you. But let me break this down. This is why I go for younger women, in specific.
You're disgusting.
Whatever. I think old pussy is disgusting. I think every man can agree with that. Look. Women get worn out, man, over time. Life just beats women up. Every last traumatic thing literally just kills a woman's spirit on the inside.
That's the same thing with a man.
No.
Just like
experience ruins a woman.
So does a man.
No, listen.
Yes, it does. Just like a man, bro. That's why you guys go for children, because you guys want a woman that doesn't know any better so that you can abuse it. so you can abuse these women.
Well, hey.
You want a girl
check
that
this out.
doesn't know shit.
It's
whereas
better
you
than
don't
having
like
a bitch always say no all the time, first of all. Because you know what's
What do you
annoying?
think a teenager's not gonna
You know
say
what's
no?
annoying? Talking to a bitch and she always got to be a contrarian. A contrarian? I hope I'm saying this right. Gosh,
You're
my diction's a
not.
little off. Look,
You're
I'm not.
not.
No one's a fan of a bitch that always want to say no. And that's what old bitches love doing. No. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Everybody likes a puppy. Nobody likes the old dogs. So, let's just be honest. Look, when you go to Petco and you trying to get a bitch, right? You want to get the puppy.
You obviously
Because you get the puppy, you can train it from day one. It's gonna be loyal to you. It's gonna be by your side. It loves you.
Women who are
do you have an animal?
older and almost
do you have an animal?
going through menopause actually have a higher sex drive than they did in their 30s.
I don't want sex drive. I don't care about that.
You just said that. A woman who says no. What is she saying no to?
Listen.
What is she saying no to? Listen to
Hey.
me. What is she saying no to?
Listen.
What is she saying no to?
Older woman?
Yes. To pussy, or what is she saying no to? To the sex?
Orders. She's saying no to orders.
Orders. So
Yes.
that's why you want a young woman to be conditioned.
Every man wants to be a general and lead a war. It's hard to lead a
You're
war.
crossing your legs and you want to tell me that you want a woman?
Shut up. I don't
Who
care
does
about crossing my
what?
legs. Look, what I'm saying is this. Every man wants to lead a war.
By the way, any guy who could cross their legs, it doesn't hurt their dick, they got a small dick.
Look, it's hurting my dick right now. I ain't even gonna lie. I actually kind of need to move it. But anyway, what I'm saying is this. I was like, yo, she's reading my mind. But what I'm saying is
Welcome,
this.
ladies. I know this shit.
What I'm saying
Older
is this.
women know. Obviously. Older women know. And that's what you don't like. You saying that women don't like
older
to be...
women have been traumatized by each experience, which is making it harder for them to actually listen to the next guy. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. And it's understandable. Mm-hmm. I can understand the point of view.
I get where you're coming from.
But that doesn't mean I want to deal with it, though. I'm not going to sign up to deal with that shit.
So you'd
Like, I'm not
rather
doing
just
it.
have a naive
Why would I
little
make
kid?
life harder on myself?
So you'd
That
rather
makes no
deal
sense.
with a naive little kid?
Let me ask this question.
Answer that question.
What does it mean when
Answer
a woman...
that question.
Have you ever dated someone younger than you?
Yes. 10 years my age.
And you know what's crazy? Women are...
He actually looked just like you. I was just talking about this last night. Oh my God, Amber. Literally, I was just talking about it with Chance. My ex-boyfriend, the one who was 10 years younger than me, looked exactly like him. You look like a child.
How old are you?
33.
10 years younger than you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what? He's 23? Uh-huh. Great. So note you, men, I want you to pay attention to something. Mm-hmm. Women will come at you and say, you want a young girl to manipulate. Remember, women see things from their perspective. Mm-hmm. The older a woman is, and we know this for sure, women are great at manipulation. I said it before. Women are just Jedis without the lightsaber training. They're not strong enough to beat you in a fight. So they got to use all the little mental tactics they can. So one mental tactic they do is they find a young Padawan and they just try to manipulate the shit out of him.
I didn't.
Oh, buddy. But here's the thing. You see, an older woman has so many tricks. A lot of tricks up her sleeves. Mm-hmm. Think about that experience and manipulation. Mm-hmm. And then she wants to get with your young ass. Well, I'm going to just let you know, you better be a little more privy.
That was
and my father,
ago.
and my father was the one that put me on.
That was 3 years ago.
Hold up.
That was 3 years ago.
Okay, so he was 10 years younger than you.
He was 20, I was 30.
At the time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
he was 20, I was 30.
Same thing. So look, here's the thing. They want to manipulate you. Mm-hmm. It's clear as day. Mm-hmm. See, that's why she's thinking, you just want to manipulate. Well, you just talking from your perspective, which is understandable because older women are manipulative. I mean, think about it. You are literally reaching the end of life. You are now considered old as hell. So now at this point, you have to try to manipulate any man to find you hot. This is when women, and it's kind of weird to watch a woman in her 30s be in her hot girl summer era. You like, damn, bitch, you ain't got kids yet? Damn, you should have been completed that shit. Now she trying to still look sexy at 30. It's like, you should have been on some different goals or something like that.
Me or who?
You know, in China, they call them leftovers.
Yeah, they do.
They call them leftovers. And I think that's right on. Look,
they
leftovers.
do in America too.
I mean, don't get me wrong, leftovers is good. You feel me?
Listen.
But the thing is, like, I'm not trying to, like, if I can have fresh food versus some leftovers, don't hate on me for eating my fresh food. You feel me?
No, I'm not. I'm not hating on you for liking what you like. If you like younger women, fine. I never said I was trying to change your preference. Am I judging? Yeah.
Of course you are.
But it's one person who's judging.
You hate because you like me. I know you like me, so you hate a little bit that if I like younger women, you don't like that fact that I like younger women. You trying to discourage to put yourself in the
Where
in the foot.
in the fuck do you get that I like you?
I look like your ex. I hate this nigga.
So?
Okay, I kind of like him. Dudes,
I
they be
liked
arrogant
you when
like
you was off camera. Off camera, you was cool. It doesn't mean I want to fuck you.
Damn.
Wait,
All right,
wait,
guys,
wait. No, shut.
Here's the thing with Lana. I already fucked. I already fucked. In her mind, we already fucked. In her mind, we already fucked.
What?
In her mind, we already fucked.
Where do you
I'm
get
just sitting
this?
here like, what the
Where
fuck's
do
actually
you
going
get this from? Bro, oh my God. Literally, no. First off, if I wanted to fuck you, I am not shy. I am not a shy woman. I already told you. No, stop. Let me speak.
You was not shy on that podcast and you was yelling at me all them times.
Exactly.
You not shy. I know you're not shy.
I'm
I can
not
tell you're not shy.
Then don't you think I would have been said I want to fuck you and I want to be with you and want to say something?
You know why you wouldn't
don't
do
think
it?
I would have been said something? No, I don't. I genuinely don't like your arrogance. I wouldn't give my pussy to someone like you.
You know why?
Are you attractive? Sure. There's a lot of people who are attractive. You can find someone visually attractive. It doesn't mean I'm attracted to you. You're attractive. You dress nice. You're very clean cut. Would I fuck you? No. There's a difference.
Okay, so
I don't like your personality and I don't like you as a person. I wouldn't fuck with you. But are you here on my podcast? Yeah, you're on my podcast, but to sit there and say that I want to fuck you? What?
All right, so look, I'm gonna break this down. Fellas, understand something. I'm gonna show you something, okay?
Okay.
Every woman has an archetype. Lana's archetype, she's the archetype of the bear. She's aggressive. She's very aggressive in spirit.
Yes.
When I first met her, I was like, this is an aggressive woman. She's gonna show how much she's like a black woman, basically. Like how black men describe like hollering at black women. This is it right here.
I grew up black.
This is it right here, and you see, this is her love language right here. This is how she shows you she's thinking about you. She don't say this, but in her head, she has to say like, no, I have to change him. So I'm going to start right now. I'm going to tell him he's wrong, he's arrogant, this and that, because in her head, her little head, she is like, has so much emotions. It's like, oh, Jibrizy, you are so arrogant. I mean, you're attractive, but would I fuck you? No. But like, damn, you so emotional for somebody you wouldn't fuck. God damn. You be on edge.
It's my podcast.
No, it wasn't your podcast, last podcast, little nigga.
So I was the guest on a podcast.
Look at her, she's like a little girl right now. Stop this. Y'all play that back. Who was yelling at who? She was yelling at me the entire time.
I didn't like you. I didn't like your attitude.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
I genuinely didn't like your attitude.
You look like a little girl right now. You know that?
Thank you. I appreciate it. You just told me I looked old.
I used to see this like in elementary. Like she has like a look at her little face. Look, you can't hide it in your eyes either. Your eyes, you can't hide it. Your eyes look too happy when you talk to me.
You genuinely think I want to suck you off right now?
Yes, I do.
Where? Why? Like why? No. Be for real. Be fucking for real.
Okay, let's be for real.
Yeah.
You be for real.
I'm trying to be.
Oh, no, you're not.
Papi, I do not lie for shit. I promise you, I don't lie. You can ask anybody around me.
Well,
I don't lie.
Any man that wants to believe a woman would not lie, please call in. We've opened the lines up. If you believe women don't lie, we want to only hear the callers who believe that. So go ahead and call at 1-800-WOMEN-DON'T-LIE.
So utterly annoyed, bro. There's no fucking way you'd ever get my pussy because you're fucking annoying. You're genuinely annoying. Like the arrogance that you have right now just to believe that just because one woman doesn't like you or doesn't like I've shown you that I didn't like you from the beginning. And you're in your head like, oh my God, but every woman loves me. Every woman loves me. That you're trying to convince yourself so hard that I'm into you is so weird and awkward right now that I'm like, if I genuinely wanted to fuck you.
Why are you stuttering?
Because I stuttered.
Okay, continue then.
You don't know me. I literally stutter. I genuinely, if I wanted to fuck you, puppy, I would have. I would have been told you that. I would have went and followed you outside of the fucking room. When we were walking in the hallway here at the studio, I ignored you because I genuinely didn't like your personality. Right now, when we were talking in here before the podcast started, I genuinely thought you were cool. I thought you were cool. Just because I think you're cool doesn't mean I want to fuck you. That's not the type of person I am. I know you want to believe that, but that's not how I am. I'm not the type of person that just wants to fuck everything that I think is cool. Are you attractive? Yes. But it doesn't make me want to fuck you. Me, I like ugly guys, to be honest.
I'm letting y'all know right now.
No. Every single guy that I have. No,
me
we're
and
not
Lana have
fuck,
already
bro.
fucked. We've already fucked. Right now in her head, we've already fucked.
Bro.
It's that emotional for her.
No.
It's like a 10-year
it's
relationship in her head. We've already fucked.
No. Genuinely, no. Like, I know. Why are you trying to convince me that I want to be with you?
I'm convincing the audience, not you.
Well, why are you trying to convince them? What are you trying to, like, what?
I'm letting dudes know what's up.
Why?
Here's the thing.
Like, what is it? Like, okay,
For
no,
you to
no.
be such a hater, had to be some love there. That's the thing. For you to be such a hater, it was some love.
I wasn't a hater. I was trying to humble the fact that you are not the shit, bro. Everybody could be fucking humbled.
First of all, how you gonna tell me I'm not the shit and you don't know me?
I didn't know you, but you came
Exactly.
off. You came off as arrogant.
Duh.
You came off as a fucking arrogant little bitch.
Duh.
And there you are acting like one again. You just proved my point. You proved everything that I didn't like about you.
What did
just
Kanye
now.
West say? He said that.
Oh God, he's quoting
you would like
Kanye.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna quote Kanye.
He's quoting.
She would have liked it if I would have said
Oh, my
I am
God.
a nigga, but I said I am a god.
Kill me now. Kill me.
She said, "Who do you think you are?"
Kill me now.
I just told you who I thought I was.
I've
a
never
god.
been so fucking annoyed in my life. I've never. Are you done? Are you done?
I am a god.
He's the one staring at me with all this love, and I don't understand. Like I know you see, he's over there, like staring at me. Like I genuinely don't like. If I wanted to, I'm not gonna hide it from the world. If I wanted to fuck you, puppy, I would have been said it. I don't want to fuck you. I don't. You're not the type.
Stop fighting so hard to prove it. Just stop. All right, what's the next topic? Jesus Christ.
I don't even know. You just annoyed the shit out of me that I'm like, I just.
You look cute today.
Fuck you, bro. Like, shit. Oh my God, you're fucking annoying. You are one of the most arrogant people that I've ever met. And one thing that, you know what's funny is that's literally the reason why I just broke up with my ex-boyfriend like 3 days ago.
That's what I'm telling y'all. See,
No.
that's older women. That's that scarring right there.
3
That's
days
that scarring.
ago, I broke up with my boyfriend because he could not stop just being fucking arrogant and trying to prove to me that he was the best person that I've ever dated in my life. When in general, when in actuality, I'm like, you couldn't even pay for me to get my nails done. You wouldn't even pay for, like, this is someone who's high up there, who has a lot of money, who does have, he's very successful. But this is someone that when he saw me struggling, let me struggle. That wasn't a man to me. And I was like, but at the same time, this person was rubbing it in my face that he got a car, that he owns his house, that he has all this money, that he's getting a $2,000 check, he's getting a $5,000 check, he's getting $40,000 check, and he's gonna put it all in his backyard. He was throwing all this money in my face, but his personality was showing me that he wasn't a real man. Because his personality was, you're throwing all these fucking monies and numbers in my face, but at the same time, you just gonna watch your girl struggle. You ain't
So you
shit.
just wanted a little bit of support?
It's not even the support. I don't care about support.
When I say support,
Shut up.
Shut
up.
I'm
It wasn't the support.
I'm actually saying this caringly.
It wasn't the support.
Hold up, let me break it
wanted
down.
him to not talk about money in front of me if he wasn't gonna share it.
Hey.
If it wasn't gonna share it.
Let me.
I was still talking.
I just
Why you interrupt me
I asked
for?
the question, but I just want to clarify.
Is this your
it.
podcast?
It's not my podcast. I'm trying to clarify something.
Clarify what?
Just what I said. When some
What?
support. I'm saying
What?
in the sense of like in the grand scheme of life, things that you're ambitious about, things that you like, you wanted some support. That's all I was saying.
No.
Okay, cool.
It wasn't that. What he wanted was for me to be his biggest fucking fan. And I had just met him. He wanted me to support everything that he was doing, which I understood. I can be your biggest fan. Don't force me to be your biggest fan. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that about him, that he was constantly just rubbing shit in my face, making me feel like, oh, your man, like, damn, baby, you got another check? Yay, yeah, you got another fucking check. Yeah, that's my man's, that's my man's, that's my man's. He got another fucking check. But I'm over here like, all I need is $250. All I needed was $250 from you, and you got a $5,000 check and you can't give me nothing, but you still rubbing it in my face that you're making all this money. I don't like shit like that. That's that arrogant shit. I don't
know if that's arrogance.
Well, it was something. It wasn't supportive.
I think you're conflating two different things.
Then what?
Arrogance is essentially saying like, I'm the shit, but having
He
nothing.
did do that. He did do that too, though.
But let me break this down.
Sorry.
Arrogance is essentially saying like, I'm the shit, but you can't back it up.
No. Arrogance, you could back it up. Arrogance, you can still back up
arrogant
arrogance.
cannot back it up.
Yes, you can.
They're
Arrogance is people who are constantly talking about themselves as if they are better than people. Kind of like narcissism, but not really. Narcissism, you genuinely think you're better than everybody. Arrogance is you just constantly talk yourself up. Yeah. You're constantly just talking yourself up. Yeah. And I'm not that kind of person. I like humble people.
Yeah.
I like people who I like I used to have a fly ass sports car.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people didn't even know I had this sports car until 3 months after I got it. Why? Because it just came up in conversation. And it was like, okay, my ex-boyfriend, the same dude that I'm talking about. Sorry, I'll get to it, sorry.
No, I was just checking.
Same dude that I was talking about found out that my ex-boyfriend was a celebrity. Is a celebrity. He's on TV the whole night, trending on TikTok, everything. And he takes a pic. He fangirled on my fucking ex-boyfriend. This dude fangirled on my ex-boyfriend. He's recording it. Oh my God, this and that, this and the third, this that dude. And when he posted it, I was like, that's my ex. That's weird. Like, what? That's my ex. And he's like, what do you mean this dude is your ex? You used to date this person? I'm like, yeah, we lived together. He was the one that kicked me out in the middle of a pandemic. Mm-hmm. And then he was telling me, he was like, why wouldn't you tell me that you dated a celebrity? And I'm like, well, to be fair, I've dated two. I didn't tell you because it didn't come up in conversation. He was like, you're supposed to tell me these things. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just on the first date be like, hey, my ex-boyfriend is a celebrity and here's who he is. Mm-hmm. Let me prove it by giving you pictures. That's stupid. Other people do that. I don't like that. I was raised differently from that. I was raised to be humble. You let shit come up in conversation. Your successes doesn't always have to be the topic of conversation.
Yeah. Can I share with you a perspective? Mm-hmm. You state this arrogance, and here's the thing in terms of like when I say the black guy's paradigm is much more different. I tried to be humble. I think in a great portion and career of my life, tremendously. And I'm gonna tell you where that got me. You know where that got me?
Where?
That one got me ridiculed. Mm-hmm. Two, people continuously tried to destroy my business. And it's almost like this. It's like when people perceive you to be weak, that's when they make the most attacks.
Like you just did now?
What do you mean?
You attacked me because you thought I was weak enough to want to fuck you?
Oh my goodness. You still on fucking. Can we get past this?
We passed it.
All right, cool. We passed it. She still got her mind on fucking. Like, damn. You be thinking about sex a lot, huh?
Very much so.
I can see.
I got dicks right here, bro. I got a girl bent over back there. Her name's Megan. She be staring at me with her booty. I genuinely think about sex. I am a very horny person. Still don't want to fuck you.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right.
But anyway, what I'm saying is like the black guy's paradigm. When you're humble as a black man, what you eventually find out is this. The shit does not work. It doesn't really work sometimes. And the truth being told is, think about in terms of like when you see like black men succeeding in the entertainment industry or in other industries, they usually are very boastful. Like you get a Muhammad Ali, you get a Kanye. I don't want to say like Martin Luther King was boastful, but nonetheless, like the spirit of that comes out though. Like he's very confident in himself, right? Like, you just can't do it without that. I mean, it was no white guy trying to start this stuff and reverse it that we got on documentation and all that. Like, somebody had to be arrogant enough to think that he was going to fix this problem, right? In the black guy's paradigm, you usually end up finding out that the arrogance actually does help you a ton because no one believes in you. Every time you walk into a room, everyone thinks you're a drug dealer. They don't understand what you do. They always equate you to being some lower level intelligence being. You may actually be someone who's quite intelligent, but because of all the other black men that don't perform well in the world, you get put into the pit of that when people see you and they do generalize you and they meet you off the bat. So now when you speak arrogantly, it's worked for you the majority of your life. Other people don't understand it because they don't have to use it because they have like a whole system and a network of people they can always fall back on in a community that understands them. But no one really understands the black man's paradigm at all. That's predominantly why like the pickup artistry in the red pill community is mostly black men. They're not that understood. You don't understand that paradigm of like you're trying to socially maneuver through the world and get to a goal. And you're always told to do it like the white guy, but the white guy, you just kind of didn't think about how he got there though. Yeah. It don't work the same. People like Bill Gates only wears the same shirts, this and that. He doesn't spend a lot of money on his shirts. FYI, Bill Gates does spend a lot of money on his shirts. His button-up shirts are like $1,000. FYI, they're $1,000 button-up shirts. You guys are fucking stupid. But anyway, you know, like they're saying like, look at how he dresses. He's successful because of this. It's like, okay, that's him. But even Kanye West said it, and I'm going to quote him again. He said, Obama had to be perfect to be the president. So no one's thinking about the black guy's paradigm to win in life. It's a lot more harder. And every black man knows this. If you're a black dude, and you're a black child, you were told you're black, you have 2 strikes against you. You have to, strike 1 is you black. Strike 2 is you a man. And that's it. You don't got no other things. So the black guy, so like the arrogance comes out because it's like, yo, I defeat giants every fucking day. So yeah, I'm gonna talk like I'm the shit.
No,
yeah.
You actually, I'm not gonna lie, you actually opened up a lot of, that's why I went like this, like you opened up my horizons right now, because there was one time where I got pulled over. It was actually with the dude that looked like you. I had gotten pulled over and I hit my white card and I started cussing out the cop because I'm like, what the fuck you need? Because they were like, I need his ID. And I was like, there's no fucking reason why you need his ID. I'm the one who's driving. The fuck you need his ID for? He goes and hands over the ID and I'm like, don't give me your fucking ID. And I was like, you talking to me. The fuck you pulled me over for? Oh, this and this and that. Do you know what you're doing? No, the fuck? I was like, you're literally putting me over for nothing. This dude, when he goes back to his car to go run my ID, he cusses me the fuck out. You need to shut the fuck up. I am a black man. You acting crazy like a little white bitch, I'm gonna go to jail. He goes, you ain't gonna go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail because I'm the black dude. And I never understood that. And now, like, just like I'm saying right now, like, you just opened my eyes because I'm like, now I'm thinking about a lot of the things that he said to me. Like, basically saying, like, I'm not gonna let you, like, bring me down. And I'm like, I'm not trying to bring you down. I just want you to be humble. But he never explained it the way you just explained it. So I'm like, I kind of get where he's coming from now. That's
Everyone's always trying to humble the black guy. Like I said, Kanye made that great point. If I said I am a nigga, no one budges an eye. No one ever has. Like, he has an ego problem or a self-esteem issue. We never get on.
To be fair, I had to humble Michael Sartain a few times, and I had to humble, like, it's not just black dudes, it's people.
But that's understandable.
Damn.
I'm not going to even lie. That's understandable.
But I'm saying,
I just don't.
How often do you see, number one, how often do you really see successful black men? I'm telling you, like, we are dragon slayers. When we actually become successful, it's the reason we're pretty arrogant, because we fight from a position where we fight so hard that you can't take shit from us. So now we're going to talk arrogantly because we tried everything to get something from you, to be in a position where if you took it, I have to be humble now, because if I'm not humble, you're going to take it from me. But everything I got
arrogance.
No. It was from myself. So I actually have the right to be arrogant because you couldn't take anything from me if I was being arrogant. Everybody else works in a paradigm where they have to be humble because they're depending upon some type of community. And if the community turns against them, then they don't have their things anymore. The black man has no community. so I can be arrogant. Because it's not like y'all gonna take anything from me.
But
I already didn't have shit to begin with.
I feel where you're coming from, but at the same time, the black man does have the black community.
No,
And as
no, he
much
don't. No, he
Yes.
don't. Where's it at?
You just said it.
Where's it at?
The black community. You are a black man, and you guys stick together.
Let me tell you
just
this.
have a black community.
Do you know who booked me the most, like when I was a magician coming up?
Who?
White people.
Mm-hmm.
Black people here and there, but predominantly white people. And it was predominantly white people who always chose me because I had to be better than all the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like I made magic cool because it was fucking nerdy.
Mm-hmm.
I made it cool. I brought the hip hop element to it.
It's still nerdy.
I mean, I guess whatever if you say that.
Still not
I gave magic the swag it never had, right? But
Don't take that from David Copperfield.
what? That's not what he says. He's the king of magic. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave magic the swag it never had, though.
That's your saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a hip hop illusionist.
Oh, yeah, I did hear your music.
You heard my music?
A little bit.
Oh, you bumped something? Oh, damn.
I don't want to say
Damn.
bump.
Ah, shit. Damn.
But it was definitely like, it was music.
It was music. I got this one line in this song that I'm making a little album for, and it go like, "You ever tell a bad bitch that she average? I tell her that, especially when she have kids or a bad wig. Catching feelings is like catching COVID, cause I only get 2 weeks of that shit."
Oh my God, I'm so weak. No, I do appreciate you coming on my podcast though. Before we get off, I always ask my guests, what is the best like life hack that you've ever gotten? Like advice. I just hate when people give me like, oh, they keep striving forward, don't give up. Don't give me that bullshit.
Yeah.
What is the best life advice, life hack that you've ever gotten from somebody?
Okay, let's think.
Kind of like what your mom, a lot of the shit that your mom say be on point. Like make sure that she swallow that fucking B pill. Plan B pill. I'm dumb.
Damn. Give me a moment. It's coming. Because I have so many, I'm following through them, and I'm going through, and I'm like, if I had to just give a piece of great advice for right now. When you have passion in something and you're starting a new idea, you might think it's corny. But passion can never be corny.
I love that.
So yeah.
I love that. I actually genuinely love that. Passion can never be corny.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I like that one. But so where can people find you on Instagram? Or anywhere.
Well, you can find me on the Jibrizy podcast. I have a podcast.
You have a podcast?
Yeah, on YouTube.
People listen to you?
I have a series called How to Get a Bag Out of Her. Essentially, where
So you are a pimp.
I told you I went the corporate pimping. I'm not with the pimping, but the corporate pimping. Yeah. So
Okay, so am I invited on your podcast?
you could totally come on. That actually would be good. That'd
Dude,
be really great. That'd be fun.
God, that would be fun.
That'd be super fun.
I don't even know if I could take another like hour of you again, but we're gonna do it.
Okay. And then also Jibrizy.
I'm so tired of your fucking ass. No, wait, where can they find you?
Oh, and also Jibrizy on Instagram.
And where can they find your music? Are you on Apple?
I'm on Spotify and Apple.
Spotify
yeah,
and
I'm on
Apple.
both.
Okay, take a little gander, guys.
Yeah.
His music, it's actually got good lyrics.
Wow. He's actually. She's like shocked. He actually has good lyrics.
You know when people say like you actually fun? That's what. Oh God. Anyway. All right, guys. That's enough for Lana. Laughing with Lana. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Oh God.